The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic has cast a shroud of uncertainty over the entire globe. People have had to learn how to cope with new realities, from staying at home for extended periods to minimizing contact with others. While it's hard to predict how long the effects of the pandemic will last, it's safe to say that some things may never be the same. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Here are a few ways which the post-COVID-19 world may look different. Around the world, robots are being pressed into service. In Singapore, a four-legged robot named Spot is patrolling parks, using a pre-recorded message to remind people to stay 6 feet apart.
Let's keep Singapore healthy. For your own safety and for those around you, stand at least 1 meter apart. Thank you.
Similar robots are also undergoing trials in hospitals to see if they can help with patient care. Closer to home, robots are already making more routine parts of everyday life safer for those facing extended lockdown restrictions. In Medellin, Colombia, a fleet of boxy little robots named Rappi is helping food couriers deliver online restaurant orders to patrons. They don't make the full trek from restaurant to customer. Rather, they pick up the last mile-long leg of a delivery to prevent direct human-to-human contact. Each robot can carry as much food as fits within 5 square inches and is disinfected before and after each use. Stratios' cloud laboratory combines software, robotics, and biology to provide fully automated workstations, which can be scaled for almost any size of experiment. It allocates each experiment the appropriate robotic resources, so researchers only pay for the equipment they use. Researchers program the parameters of the tests and use Stratios' sample intake kit to transfer materials to the lab. In the future, this system could be used to provide mobile healthcare provision in remote locations that lack full-scale equipment. With people reluctant to visit the doctor and medical professionals reluctant to be exposed to too many patients, telehealth has also received a much-needed boost. Many doctors are now seeing patients remotely, but in the future, this could involve home test kits or even medical care at home. Paris-based Dental Monitoring has developed a smartphone-based setup that allows patients to have their teeth checked without having to physically make the trip to the clinic. Patients take home a dental retractor and a device called a scan box that holds their smartphone. The patient places the retractor in their mouth and then inserts their phone into the scan box, which attaches to the retractor. An app provides guided audio cues telling the patient how to move the scan box, which then takes a series of photos of their teeth. Of course, there is still a way to go before patients can perform their own root canal, but this system could reduce the need for visits to the dentist's office. A number of architects have also been busy designing modular hospitals for the future. Product engineering studio MiniWiz has developed a modular, adaptable, convertible MAC system, which upcycles waste into antibacterial treatment rooms. The MAC wards are lightweight for easy transport and provide negative air pressure and an AI-powered monitoring system. The MAC kits could replace the makeshift hospital wards and tents many healthcare teams have set up to help manage the volumes of COVID-19 patients. The burden of isolation is affecting the mental health of millions of people. To help, online meditation and mental wellness company Headspace is unlocking its premium content for healthcare professionals. The company's research-backed app offers a menu of meditation and mindfulness exercises aimed at improving everything from stress and sleep to focus and anxiety. Making similar services broadly accessible is already a growing trend. Throughout the private sector, the agility to adapt to a largely digital landscape is proving crucial. Every industry has been affected by the pandemic, from manufacturing and production to agriculture and entertainment. The physical barriers to conducting business as usual are forcing companies and institutions to evolve, and many have been up to the challenge. Perhaps the area that has been affected most has been in how we work. Businesses that focus on customer service, like clothing stores and restaurants, are finding clever ways to encourage and enforce social distancing. These include aesthetically pleasing cones of safety for restaurant goers, created by French designer Christophe Jernegan. Some other examples are replacing elevator buttons with foot pedals, and even turning hotel rooms into pop-up restaurants. But for many businesses, one of the biggest changes may be the realization that employees do not have to come into the office to get work done. Having fewer employees in the office could save businesses tremendous amounts in rent and could upend both the commercial and residential real estate markets. Already, real estate agents are seeing an increase in people looking to move out of big cities, as the realization hits that working from home means there is no reason to live in huge, expensive, polluted cities, or even in the same country. Working from home has also been transformed by the rise of Zoom and other video communication tools. Now some businesses are taking it to the next level. ANSYS hosted its first all-virtual reality conference just this month. Dubbed Simulation World, attendees could attend keynote speeches in virtual ballrooms, brainstorm with fellow attendees in breakout sessions, and network in chat rooms. With more employees working from home, holding conferences in VR worlds could become increasingly common. Another area which could see long-lasting changes is in how businesses sell. During lockdown, retailers turned to online channels to keep sales going, but they also turned to new forms of marketing, like live streaming. After seeing retail sales drop 90% as the lockdown took hold, Chinese cosmetics company Lin King Xuan began hosting live streaming sessions to recommend products on e-commerce channels. The company also added collaboration tools like DingTalk to offer personalized customer service online. The system allows a single shopping advisor to equal the sales of 4 retail stores in just 2 hours. Given this, the company may never go back to bricks and mortar. Everything from product launches to fashion shows have been live streamed during the pandemic, and many companies are finding that live streaming can boost income to the point where they may not need physical stores. Entertainment has been another hard-hit industry, but here again, people are coming up with, well, entertaining innovations. From backyard cinemas to virtual clubs, some may be here to stay. Or if it's creature comforts that are desired, companies are working on ways of bringing those experiences to homes too. In Japan, the quarantine has put a pause on the pleasurable pilgrimage millions make yearly to onsen, resorts and inns built around natural hot springs. Pleasure seekers can don a virtual reality headset and immerse themselves in the onsen experience without having to leave the comfort of their own home. From the calming sounds of running water to the mesmerizing tumbling of cherry blossom petals. Of course, many of these innovations, from live streaming to telehealth and remote automation, hinge on one vital factor: digital access. Unfortunately, high-speed digital resources aren't available equally. For some, just getting online to take advantage of these trends may be a challenge. But this is a challenge that is bound to become easier over time. And once it is overcome, we could find that the post-coronavirus world looks a lot different from what came before.